Awesome.
The recording. Let me see. I think I just started it. It should be started. Let me see.
It says it's recording.
Yeah, I think it just said something. I think it.
Yeah, up at the top, there's a blinking red dot that says.
Oh, you see? Oh, yeah, I see it now.
Yeah.
There we go. Awesome, cool. So we're gonna dig into it. Usually on these types of meetings, I like to start off with the Google Doc. All right.
Okay.
I use a Google Doc to take notes because I know you'll take notes too.
Yes, sir.
But I also like to have notes that I'll send to my people that I do consulting for also.
Okay.
So I'll just open it up real quickly. Let's see here. And I won't, like I said, I won't start this 1 hour. I won't start this session until I get everything situated.
Okay.
And that way, you'll get what you bargained for.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. So let me see. I'm gonna try to put this microphone down so I can get. Can you hear me all right still?
Yes.
All right, good. Because I'm putting it down. I want to hold it the whole time. All right. So I'm gonna set this up here. Let's see here. Now it's Tamela Roofing, right?
Yes. Tamela Roofing.
Okay.
Today is the 7th of August. Can't believe it.
Yeah, this year's flying by quickly, isn't it?
Oh, I know. Somebody just pointed out today that it's in like 5 months. It's going to be 4 years since 2020.
Yeah, my goodness. Yeah, I can't even understand how time is flying so fast.
We're busy.
Yeah, I get it. Definitely. So I'm gonna highlight this here. All right, we'll bring that there. All right. And I'm also gonna share it with you too.
Okay.
What's your email?
So it's AMIE at TamelaRoofing.com.
TamelaRoofing.com. All right, there we go. Cool. I'll send that way you'll get that.
Okay.
All right, cool. All right. Get myself over here. See if I can change this over here. All right. So we'll start off, with just from the beginning. I might turn my fan on in a minute. I don't want to be too loud, but I'm gonna turn my fan on in a minute. It's getting hot in here already. It's already getting hot in here. All right.
What state are you in?
I'm in Massachusetts.
Mass. Okay, cool.
Yeah. I turned the fan off because I didn't want it too loud on this meeting.
Yeah.
But I also don't want to be dripping in sweat either.
No, so don't do what you need to do. It's fine.
Give me one quick second. I'm gonna turn the fan on, but I'm also getting my water. Give me one. All right, we're good to go. All right, I had it on. I had turned it on, but I decided to turn it off because it's too loud. These quality. You hear the quality of the sound of this microphone?
No, I mean, maybe. Is it better or?
Oh, you probably don't hear it. Let me see. Can you hear it now? How does it sound over there?
It sounds good. Yeah.
It's really like a studio kind of microphones. It's very, very high quality.
That's awesome.
But anyway, I'm gonna bring it down here so I can get it going. All right. So first of all, obviously the goal is for you to learn how to create ads for your roofing business. And I know that you're the go-to person for marketing in your business, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Right. Now you're solo. Is it just you? You're the only marketing person, the only person that's dealing with everything?
Yeah, yes and no. Like I have been, so it's quick breakdown and history of our company. This company was started by the owner, Derek, like, I don't know how long ago, it was 2012. And in 2019, me and my husband joined the team mostly at sales, we were both doing marketing things, but not
Right.
like assigned. We were just
Right.
everybody helping out, all hands on deck, trying to get the brand out.
Right.
And then we moved away for 2 years to Charleston and recently came back. We are both now part owners with the company and wanted to be a little more structured this time. So, you know, like Derek is like general manager. Josh, my husband, is the sales manager and I'm marketing manager. So
Oh, okay.
I'm the one that's like running all the Facebook posts and Instagram and all of that. Derek does help me with things because I'm really bad with technology. I'm going to put out there. That is
Right.
not my cup of tea. I'm pretty good at making posts and things like that. But when it comes to like geo-targeting, I'm completely lost. I have no idea what I'm looking at. So
Right.
Derek does help with stuff like that. But I would say I do 90% of the marketing.
Okay. Well, we're going to get into all of that. And what we're going to do is we're going to start off from the beginning. All right.
Okay.
I only want to give you what you need.
Okay.
You know, I don't want to give you stuff that's there's information about running ads that's not necessary for you to know in order for you to get results. You know, so
Okay.
I don't want to give you. I'm one of those guys. I want to give you the meat and potatoes rather than
Yeah.
a lot of the gravy and everything else.
Fluffy
That's,
stuff. Yeah.
you know,
I got you.
I can survive off the meat. I can survive off the meat potatoes
Yeah.
without having the gravy. You know.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know if I could.
I mean, so just to survive. I mean, you know. But
Yeah.
anyway, so it starts off bare bones. Before you even approach ads, there are some things that need to get covered. All right. The first thing that needs to get covered is the offer. All right.
Okay.
If you don't have a winning offer, you lose from the jump. All right. And that's where a lot of people get stuck at because they don't realize that they have to have an offer. You know, they'll
Okay.
jump out and say, okay, I'll start the ads and I'm just going to say, we're available from 3 to 5 every day. Matter of fact, 9 to 5 every day, we're available. Call us now, we're available. Get a free
Okay.
consultation. That's not going to work, you know, to get new prospects coming in if you're using social media advertising.
Okay.
That will work if you have referrals coming in, but you got to remember if you're running ads, you're going to cold slash mid, I want to say warm traffic, you know, but in reality, you're coming up against cold traffic. Cold traffic. So some people debated between what kind of traffic you're dealing with when you're running ads, but literally from my experience, you're dealing with a mixture between cold and warm traffic. All right, kind of in between. It's kind of in between the two. Rarely, I won't say rarely, but yeah, kind of rarely where you run into hot leads from Facebook. In other words, most of them you're going to run into, they're going to be warm. All right, warm leads, meaning they need to be sold.
Okay.
They need to be sold and further educated. All right. So that's the first thing you got to get in mind before you even get to the offer. All right. These are just notes that you need to have in mind. Okay. They're warm, also cold. So I'll say cold and warm, and they
Okay.
need to be sold and further educated. Now you probably wonder how do you do that? You know what you're gonna need to do is you're gonna have to have an email sequence. You're gonna have to have heavy follow up, and that's the what I do oftentimes. We do email sequences and text messages. I recommend both, you know, but if you're one man army, the heaviest follow up I recommend for you is calling and SMS. All right. And
Okay.
that's for like if you, when you're hitting them heavy, and that but in the long term, you're gonna have to roll out a stream of emails. All right. So heavy follow up with calling and SMS, but I want to say continuous with email sequence.
And just real quick, are you going to send me these notes afterwards?
Yep. I think I already shared
Perfect.
it with you.
Okay.
I
So
think I
I
already
don't
shared it.
need to be taking notes then
No, I'm writing all this down
necessarily.
for you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I'm trying to take all this down for
Full
you, but that way,
attention.
yep. So I'm taking all this down for you. That's why I like doing like this so that you can have all the notes and I'm getting it. Because what happens is it makes it easier because now you got a recording of me breaking down the notes for you. So then
That's awesome.
if you get lost or something like that, you can go back to the video and hear what we talked about in the context of the notes. You
Thank
know,
you.
there have
Yes.
been times that I took notes, but then I forgot the context.
Yeah. Yeah.
so
No, I
it's
get it.
so if you get the context of those, you don't kind of lost the quality of the notes. So like I
That's
said,
true.
so yeah, right. So heavy follow up with calls and SMS.
Okay.
continuous with email sequences. All right. And I'll clean this up as we go, but this is kind of where we at. All right.
Okay.
So let's take this off. Heavy follow-up calls and SMS. And you probably wondering how much. I recommend 2 times a day. All
Okay.
right. 2 times a day. And I will say continuous until they say no. All right. And that's what I recommend when you follow up on leads. This
Okay.
one, obviously, you continue until they opt out. All right. So those are the follow-up parts of this. And like I said, these notes that I'm making for you I'll edit them and fix them up as we go. But by the time we finish, you'll have a full framework of everything. All right. But I'm gonna just give it as I give it to you. All right. So offers, like I said, offers what you need to deal with first. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lay out some of the main offers that have worked in the past. All right. Dollar amount off. All right. That's one. Like even right now, one of my clients, we're doing $2,500 off metal roof or whatever kind of roof.
Yeah.
But right
Okay.
now, I'm actually using that from one of my metal roofers, and he already got 20 plus leads last month, and already signed up a couple of them already to get a roof. So he's very excited. So this is actually stuff that's actually working right now. $2,500 off the roof costs. All right.
Okay.
And then obviously the regular one, the regular thing is free estimate.
Yeah.
That's kind of the default, that works. But then the other offer is free roof opportunity. Now this you have to be kind of hip to your own strategy, not your own strategy, but your own method of this kind of depends on your area. Where are you
Okay.
guys located again?
Cincinnati, Ohio. We're in the suburbs, like 25 minutes north of Cincinnati, but
Okay.
general area would be Cincinnati. More directly is Liberty, Ohio.
Okay. Okay. So this aspect, this free roof opportunity, this is in regard to storm damage. I know
Okay.
you familiar with that, right?
Yes.
Now, how does that you guys get a lot of that in your area?
We do get a lot of storm damage. I would say most of our customers are claims.
Oh, okay, good. Then that's right up your alley then.
But yeah, I mean, we're trying to like steer more towards retail essentially.
Okay.
And like
Right.
more, so like when I say that, not just roofs, like we've also added like full window replacements and things like that to what we offer.
Right.
So obviously like windows, it has to be like a Dallas storm to get insurance to cover windows. So a lot of times that's out of pocket.
Right.
We're wanting to heavily market windows as well.
Okay. So if you're looking for the roof installation, like the one we're talking about, if you're looking for avoiding a lot of the insurance opportunities, and you're
Yeah.
looking for something you said more retail kind of
Yeah.
you're looking for the outside of the insurance stuff, right? For
Both.
retail straight up okay.
Yeah.
So if you're
Both.
looking for if you're looking for straight up retail, like, hey, there ain't no storm, but it's time for me to get a roof upgrade, then you're looking
Yeah.
at the dollars off. You're looking at the
Dollars
amount
off.
off. That's the
Okay.
one, that's the kind of offer you're looking to do. So
Okay.
I'll highlight that for you if that's the route that you're looking for. All
Okay.
right. And percentage off, that's not, you don't want to do that because that's not people want to see dollars. People want to see how much money they're going to
Yeah.
get off, $1,000 off.
Yeah.
And same thing for the windows. So you said window replacements? Same thing with the windows. How much is a window replacement?
That's a good question. We just started selling them. I
Okay.
think it's it's between like $450 and $600 a window. It
Okay.
depends on the size and all that. So yeah,
Okay. So I'll put it in
4 to
notes.
600.
I'll do that. I'll put in notes for you so you can remember.
Okay.
So now you're getting a little 2-for-1. I'm gonna help you out on that window thing too.
Yeah.
So this type of offer works on the roofing retail, like you're talking about, in the window replacement, the dollars off. So if you're talking, they're doing it's $400 to $600. Then you could say, get your roof replaced, $50 off.
Okay.
$75 off or something like that. Or buy one window, get one free.
Yeah.
There's different. That's kind of but I recommend, like I said, a discount offer. All right. So that's kind of the angle that you want to take based upon what I'm hearing you saying. And I'll show you examples of different types of ads ads too, but I don't want to jump too far ahead right now. Right now, like I
Okay.
said, I just want to go through the
The offer.
offers.
Yes.
Yeah, and the offers that you're looking at that I've seen and that I've seen the research from experience, and stuff that I've gotten results for clients in the past have been the discounts, the free estimates. This one is kind of the go-to for
Yeah.
people like that are kind of comfortable that don't want to give up no skin in the game. But
Yeah.
if you really want to get real results, you want to do the dollars off. So you gotta, because what it is like this is once you get this engine created and this engine set up for bringing in people that are prospects on demand, other opportunities are going to open up because these clients that you're getting in on these offers, they're going to have referrals too. They're going to have a network, and then you get testimonies from them. You can say, hey, you know anybody else that need their roof done?
Yeah.
So Facebook ads is twofold. You're getting aggressive, pulling in all those brand new opportunities, but then you also have the opportunity to reach out to their people that are in their circle too. So it opens doors for you to be to reach a brand new realm of new clients and new prospects. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Cool. Any questions about the offer right now?
No, that sounds really good. I am taking separate notes of things
Oh,
I'm
that's
going to
fine.
discuss with the other owners.
Right.
So the dollars off one is a good one. We've made, similar offers online, but nothing like that. So definitely it's something I want to bring up in a
Right.
future meeting.
That's definitely what I'm telling you. That's what it is.
Yeah.
What it is they
Where
don't
it's at.
if customers don't see the dollars off, they're
Yeah.
not going to go for it.
And I don't know if
Now,
it helps you or not, but if it's financed, then it's, obviously the full price. But if we're selling it as cash, a lot of times on my estimate, I'll have like a cash option for a 10% discount.
right.
When I'm doing that, would you recommend that I say dollars? Because there's always a new total at the end. But I also say 10% discount. Is there anything we could do with that? Because the problem is that every estimate is going to be different because it's based on the size of the job and what they're doing.
Right.
So it's kind of hard to say a dollar amount off, but would it be helpful to say like 10% off cash offer type of thing?
Possibly. The issue with that is, like I said, 10% sounds weak compared. So let's say this: if I was spending 10,000, check this out. If I was spending $10,000 on $20,000 on a roof, all right.
Right.
Let's say I'm a customer, I got to pay $20,000 on the roof. If somebody say, hey, sign up today, you get 10% off. We got one person saying 10% off, but then we got another person over here that rolled it up and said, you get $2,000 off, of
Yeah.
your roof.
Yeah.
I'm going to lean more towards the dollar sign that I saw.
Even though it's the same thing.
Yeah, rather than seeing
Okay.
10%. 10% looks weak.
I
It
see what
looks
you're
weak.
saying.
So there are situations where the dollar amount doesn't sound as good as the percentage. So
Yeah.
like even like think of Walmart for example. If you go to Walmart and there's a shirt for like $10 and they say you get 50% off. I mean $5. If I see $5 off on that, it'd be cool. But to me, seeing 50% off sounds better than just $5
It's
off.
really good. Yeah. I know.
50% off
It's
sounds
funny.
good.
Yeah.
50% off sounds better than $5 off a $10 shirt.
Yeah.
So even then when they put the word clearance on there, that even make me want to go even further.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
like, it's a psychological thing.
Yes.
So that's kind of what you're running into. But yeah, I would say here's the thing about that too. That's something we got to get into also in our conversation. What you're running into now, and I don't want to jump the gun, but since you brought it up, you're jumping into what we call split testing. All right, that split testing alone is what's going to get you the best results. Now I'm gonna get to that in a little bit, but that's going to be testing variables. All right. So questions like you had just now, where you said, will 10% off get better results than $1,000? Based upon my experience, it could be yes, could be no. But what I've found is the best thing to do is to test it. So what you would do, the way you would test that in the headlines of the advertisement. You will create two different ad headlines. One headline would say, get 10% off of such and such, such and such, such and such. And then the other one would say, get $1,000 off your such and such, such and such, such and such. And then Facebook allows you to be able to actually see which one performed better, which one got the lowest cost per click, which one got the lowest cost per lead. And then you'll be able to test those variables, because really we can give you insights based upon our past experience, or really what it really comes down to is what happens when you test it. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It can
Yeah, I
happen
do.
different. It can happen different in Texas than it happens in South Carolina.
Yeah.
It can happen different in Florida than it happens in Cincinnati. So
Yeah.
different markets respond different ways, but the best answer that you're going to get on that is by testing it yourself with different variables. And that's something we're going to get into in our conversation too. We got a lot of ground to cover, but we're going to
Okay.
get to that, and we're going to get to that in a little bit, and then we're going to get into split testing, because then I got to walk you through the platform, show you
Yeah.
how to use Facebook platform. We got a lot to cover, but like I
Okay.
said, it starts at the offer. So
Offer.
you'd
Okay.
be sitting down trying to figure out what the offer is, talk to your team, then they say, okay, yeah, we're down with that. And here's another good offer I want to put on too. This is another one I've been testing out to actually get results. Payments as low as such and such. That's a good one that's been working out. So it could,
$95.
yeah, right. $95. It could be a low $95 a month. That is a powerful one that I've seen working also. So
Okay.
that even as so these offers that I'm talking about, these offers are actually going to be, those are going to be the offer itself is going to be what gears up your headlines on the advertisement. I like, man, I'll put it on like this. The offer is pretty much the let's see, the steering wheel of your campaign. Pretty much. That's
Yeah.
what's going to be this. That's what's going to stir your. This is the pretty much the foundation of whether your campaign is successful or not. It's all about the offer. You can have a great ad copy, you can have a great advertisement copy, a great targeting and everything else. But if the targeting, if the offer is trash, you won't get results. You can have a bad ad copy and have a crazy good offer and get results. You see, and
Yeah.
that's why some roofers can get away with trashy advertisements and stuff like that, because they have a good offer. you
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
you cannot be the best copywriter but have an amazing offer and still get good results. So that's just something there too. So you got any other questions on offer?
At this moment, no, I think that's really good starting point.
Cool. So after, and this is all before you even get on the platform. This is before you even touch Facebook. So
Yeah.
this shows there's a lot to be done before you even get on Facebook. All right. So after the offer, then you want to craft the data. All right. There's numerous sets of data that you're going to need. You're going to need the ad copy. You're going to need the targeting, the audience, and those are the big key things that you're going to need. All right. Targeting consisting of male, female. You'll see it all on Facebook too. I'm just giving you age is a big one, location. So with location wise, we do zip codes. How far will they drive to a job? All right. And then also on top of zip codes, another one is radius. I know you was asking a question about geo targeting a lot. This will cover that. It's the targeting on Facebook, the setting that, and I'll show you that when we get on the platform. All right.
Okay. And I have one question about that. Not to jump the gun, but
Nah, you
you've
good. What's up?
got male, female, age, location. Can you like target demographics such as like homeowner versus renter? Or is that not an
No,
option?
it
Okay.
used to be. It used to actually. Let's look into that. They used to be, but what I found is you don't have to. What I found is you
Okay.
don't have to, because what it is, if you do that, it'll drive the cost up too high.
Oh yeah.
So it's best to let the Facebook algorithm work some of that stuff.
Do
You know,
its thing. Okay.
back in the day, they used to have a lot of that. But I remember back in the day when they had it where you can choose homeowners that have a home that's worth such and such. So you can
Yeah.
choose
Oh,
target.
okay.
Yeah, it used to be crazy. You can
So
target
target
homeowners that.
luxury homes.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. And people used to be tearing that thing up, man. But
Yeah.
now Facebook, Facebook was like, nah, y'all doing too much. you know. So now they do the zip codes and then obviously the radius targeting. All right. And
Okay.
I'll walk you through that,
Okay.
but the audience is targeting pretty much the same thing. All right. And those are the targeting. But like I said, we'll get into that when we get on the platform. But the next thing is the ad copy. All right.
Yes.
Now that's the beautiful part. And this is also one of the, I'm gonna show you one of my biggest secrets for getting ad copy, because sometimes you just don't feel creative. Sometimes you just don't feel like creating your own ad copy. You just need inspiration. I'm
Yes.
going to show you, like I said, I'm gonna give you everything to make your life a whole lot easier. This is the stuff that
Thank
we
you.
use, so let me show you. Matter of fact, I'll put the link on it too. Let me show you what we
Okay.
use. Facebook allows you to see your competitors' ads. I don't know if you heard me.
I
Facebook
did.
allows you to see your competitors' ads. It allows you to see everybody's advertisements that are working. All right. So this gives you pretty much a cheat code to get ad copy and to get inspiration. So check this out. And I put the link on there for you. That way you have access to that.
Okay.
So what happens is that when you go here, they have the United States. Obviously, you can choose what state you want to choose, but I recommend the United States.
Okay.
All right. Then you go to all ads, and then you put in roofing. So you can tell I'm looking through different things already.
Yeah.
And check this out. They'll give you all the inspiration that you need. And it goes on and on of all the types of ads that are out there that people are running. And the cheat code for you is the way to find the ads that are working is by looking to see which ones have been running for a while. So if an ad has been running for a couple of weeks, you know that ad is working, because nobody's going to keep running their ads if it's not performing. You see
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
How do you tell how long they've been running? Oh, by the date at the top, start
Yep.
running. Okay.
You see it right there, and that's why
Yeah.
Facebook made this, because Facebook wanted it to be easier for people to create their ads. Because people were complaining and having issues with trying to get results, and so they made everything 100% vulnerable. So that
Okay.
way, now you don't have to worry about how can I create an ad copy. Literally, you can go here like this. Like, for example, look at this. Got hail damage? Look no further than Roof on Top, North Texas, Premier Roofing Company. You can count on it. Vote the best roofing company. And obviously, you wouldn't use that because that's for the best roofing, whatever they're saying.
Can you copy paste then
Yep,
say in
you can do all
Cincinnati?
that. Yep,
Okay.
that's what you need to do.
Okay.
I'm telling you, I'm giving you everything today. This is what you need to do. I'm telling you, it works too. Now,
Hell yeah.
the only thing you don't want to do is you don't want to take the ad copy of somebody that's in your area.
Yeah,
That,
no, for
you don't want
sure.
that.
Because they're gonna see that.
Right,
What
right.
could you be penalized for that or is just
Nope,
frowned upon?
nope. Honestly, the funny, you want to hear the funny part? It's not even going to be frowned upon because nobody in their market is going to see it. You see, if they're not in your area, that is.
Yeah.
But for me, what I do is I don't copy their stuff. What do you call it, verbatim? I guess I don't know if that's the word for it.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
copy that stuff. What you do is if you copy it, make sure that you edit some things in it. You see what I'm saying? So what you want
Yes.
to do is you want to take it and revise it
Personalized.
and make it your own. That's what you want to do. You don't want to take everything word for word, but like, for example, this is a good one here. Let's see how long this has been going since July the 3rd. Ain't been going long, but some of these things you can look at and say, that looks nice. I like that advertisement, and you can test it out.
Mm-hmm.
So like this one, for
That's
example.
chat. That's the whatever it's called, GTA or whatever.
Wait, sorry, say it again.
I think the EMT roofing one is the AI ads. It looks like it to me.
Oh, for real?
The one you were just copying.
This here? This could be.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. But like I said, they got a whole lot of them you can go through. And I'm gonna show you both methods. This is just a shortcut for if you don't have time, and because
Yeah.
sometimes you just, to be honest, I recommend you do it this way. I recommend you do it this way, just so you can start getting inspiration and
Yeah.
start feeling out the ad copy. So because I'm going to show you two methods. I'm going to show you this way where you can get inspiration from other people and kind of have a starting point. You know, let me see. Like, for example, here's another one. They got a lot of them. A lot of these are good. Let's see. There's a whole. You see all these things you can run through. There's a
And
whole
then
lot.
plug in our own photos.
Yep, exactly. And I'm gonna show you. Watch this. Like, for example, this one that run in July. Let's see. I say that's a nice advertisement. I come in. Let me see here. This is method one. Method one. What you're gonna do is you're gonna get the ad copy. We don't like it like that. Hold on, I'll put it down here for now. I'm gonna delete it. But for now,
Okay.
we'll put ad copy down. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna get the ad copy. You're gonna edit the ad copy and make it your own. All right. That's what you're gonna do. That's
Okay.
all you got to do on that to get started. All right. What does this one say? I think did I copy the right one? Let me see.
I
Do
think
you have
so.
it? So do you have an old Windows? Wait a minute. This is more like a window. Hey, this is more of the thing that you're talking about for in
Yeah.
Windows. That's something that you can use to right there. You know,
Yeah.
and you remember and check it out. You remember we just talked about showing the dollars?
Mm-hmm.
Here's one right here, 10
Oh,
energy efficient windows for $69.95. You know, installation included. They're showing the price, showing the dollars, you know. So like I said, for those, it's all about showing. For I recommend when you're doing retail stuff, it's all about showing the dollars up front, you know.
okay.
But let's go back to roofing. Let me see here. Some of these ad copies, they look kind of like this one. I wouldn't go with that. That's too. Let's see.
Too generic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing about Chat GTA or whatever it's called that
Yeah. Chat GPT. Yeah, it's too generic.
GPT, that's it. Sorry.
Mhm.
Like I said, I don't know shit, but
Nah, you're good to be hip to that.
they
Like a lot of
make it
people are hip.
look so professional, you know, like the wording, all of the emojis, the
Yeah,
spacing, like they beef it up for sure.
yeah. It's too, yeah, people read, but people, and at this point, people read that stuff too easily. Like
Yeah,
they'll know if you're not, if it's fake,
fake.
you
Yeah.
know. But like for example, this ad copy. I'll just run through this ad copy for example. This one, Colorado. Where are you serving again? What city are you guys serving?
Cincinnati. Well, let's just say Liberty.
Liberty homeowners. Your home deserves the best care, and we're here to make it happen. If you're a homeowner in Liberty, literally you can just plug and play. Because
Yeah.
because you already know these people aren't serving your area. They're serving Colorado.
Hmm.
That's nowhere near, it's nowhere near you, you know. So your home deserves the best care, and we're here to make it happen. If you're a homeowner in Liberty, we have a fantastic news for you. We might qualify, and you might qualify for a brand new roof through our exclusive showcase home
Yeah.
in 2023 home evaluation program. You know, you can edit that.
That sounds good.
Yeah, it does, don't it? But you got to make it make sense, you know.
Yeah.
But you can actually run with that if you wanted to, you know. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity. Get a brand new roof with little to no cost at all. Um, time is of the essence. Our special offer is tailored specifically for homeowners like you in
Liberty.
Liberty. Literally, like you can put this ad out and it'll work. That's the funny part. Tap the learn more button below to see if you qualify and seize the chance.
And then
And
it would
that's
be
it.
a link to our website.
No, so what we'll do is it'll be a link to you can do that way, but if you want leads, I recommend sending them to the Facebook lead form. And I'll show you
Okay.
that too. And that
So,
way because the lead form what you want to send them to, unless you know that your website is going to convert, but that's risky. I send none of my clients leads to their websites because you send them to the website, they'll get distracted by other stuff and then they'll leave.
yeah,
You know, they got too many
that's true.
buttons and too many distractions. So like I said, we go here. I'll even leave this on here for you. This is a good ad if you want to try, if you
Yeah, I
wanted to
would
try
love
this one out.
that.
You
I
know, so
think
this is
it looks like something that would, grab my attention for
yeah,
sure.
that's a good one. That's a good one. And this is for the insurance ad. All right. So that's just one example for you that you can use if you wanted to. All right. And like I said, that's method number one. All right, that's the easy method. I'll call it the easy method.
Okay.
All right. The other method is the custom method. This is when you write the ad copy your own self. All right. And I'll give you a breakdown. I'll give you a breakdown of how I create my advertisements. All right. If I
Okay.
customize my own ad. All right. First thing I would do is I'll call out the city that I'm targeting or the area. You know, if there's a certain name of the city or
Butler County.
yeah, yep. I'll call out the city name. And then what you want to do is you want to kind of push. the opportunity. For example, right now, we're offering a huge
XYZ, yeah.
discount
Yeah.
for homeowners in need of a roof upgrade. Or a limit. Matter of fact, I want to say limit time. You can sometimes I like putting the dates
Yeah.
until August 31st, 2023. $2,500 off. Brand new roof. You know, that's kind of simple. And that's kind
Yeah.
of stuff we do. So obviously you can edit that to whatever your offer is. But like I said, we push the opportunity. And I like to put in, I always like to make sure we have I don't want to confuse this thing too much. Make sure I clean it up a little bit for you. Huge discount for homeowners in need of a roof upgrade. Get $2,500 off a brand new roof. All right. And
Okay.
like I said, there's a couple steps in this. Now, for my ads, one thing that I found works well is having testimonials integrated. And I'll show you an example. So there's a lot of there's testimonials, then we also have years of experience. But the years of experience kind of depends on the company, you know, so I usually have bullet points. The city. Attention blank homeowners. Right now we are offering a huge discount for homeowners in need of a roof upgrade. Until August 31st, 2023, get $2,500 off a brand new roof. And then what we do is we'll space down we'll put maybe a couple spaces, and then we'll put in testimonials. So usually what we do is copy and paste
Mm-hmm.
from Google reviews or Facebook reviews. All right. So what you're doing is you line up to call out the audience. You give them the offer that you're offering them, and then what you want to do is you want to copy and paste a couple of reviews under it, so that they'll have validation that you guys are actually legit. All
Do
right.
you want me to do like full reviews? Because some of them are lengthy, or would it be more effective to like cut out like little excerpts or whatever, like just like Tamlin was great, Alan.
Nah, you want the full thing.
You want the full review?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Because because it is what people gonna read through. You want the
Yeah.
full thing. I ain't
Okay.
saying a whole page, but if it's like a
Yeah.
paragraph,
Yeah.
that's fine. Like if it's because what it is, it helps. Like it's gonna
Yeah.
help with like getting those leads coming in because they're gonna see those testimonials.
Okay.
A paragraph is fine, but what you want to do is, let me show you an example. What you want to do is, if it is a paragraph, let's see if I can. Let me see something real quick. If it's a paragraph, I'm gonna just show you something. Formatting of an ad. If it is a paragraph, we're not going to have it like this. Let me just pretend this is a testimony. I hope this helps you.
Yeah.
If a testimony is like this, you don't want to copy and paste it like this. All right. What you do want to do is you want to have it like that. Space here. Space here. And then the person name. Let's say John Jennings. All right. So you have parentheses, and if it's a long-winded testimonial, just make sure you put like a space in there.
Okay.
Well, enter, you know what I mean? Like space in there.
Yeah.
Because what it is, it makes it more edible to read rather than having everything all clunked together, you know? And then you want to have the name of the person.
Yeah.
Then you want to have the name of the person right here. And then you can skip another line and then add another testimonial. Like this, see? And it's still edible.
Yeah.
You know, but that's just an example. You you need me, you got this part? Like, do I need to save this? You got this? Okay, good. All right. And that's for, like I said, the testimonials. And then if you want to add in some more, you can add in. So for the bullet points, there's a few things people want for bullet points. All right. Usually for bullet points, I'll get one of those little emojis, and usually I get like the green check mark.
Yeah.
But I always use emoji for the bullet points. Use emoji. And there's a few things that you want to cover. All right. If there's any, I'll put it down. If you got any warranties, years of experience, if you have a special product advantage,
We do.
you know, so all that makes a difference. So what it is on advertisement, not only do you want to put out because anybody can put out a discount, you know, but then beyond just the discount, you want to let them know why should they trust you to take that discount. If there's
Absolutely.
if there's 5 other roofers down the road, why should I trust you? You know, so the testimonials are going to help, but then also the emojis are going to help with the warranties and the years of experience and the product, the special product advantage. You know, my metal roofing guy. One thing about him was he told me one of his big things is that they have 3 generations of metal roofing experience.
That's
uh,
awesome.
3 generations. So we always put that in our advertisements, you know. One of my remodeling clients, we had a campaign for them and it went very well because there were some awards that they had. And so like some of them were voted like the best in the city and stuff like that. And I think you saw them in the go in the ad where somebody was saying there was an award. I guess they said they
Yeah.
were voted the best. Something like
Yeah.
that. Those are so if you guys were voted at all as the best, or you got a trophy or anything like that, or anything that happened in the company, awards are something that you definitely want to put in there, you know.
Okay.
And obviously warrant satisfaction guaranteed, that kind of stuff goes in there. All right. And then the last thing that you want to have is the CTA. That's the call to action. So on this step, you got to tell them what to do like they're a 4-year-old. So you want to tell them, tap the button below.
Okay. Tell them what to do. I get
Yep,
it.
you got to tell them what to do.
Yeah.
Tap the button below, submit your information, and blank will be reaching out to you. And I recommend, if you want to make it real personal, you can even put a name in there.
Yeah. John or Josh.
Yep, because
We'll say John.
don't it sound pretty good? It sounds good for a name to be said,
Yeah.
rather than saying we'll be reaching out to you. But if you say
Then
Josh,
Josh actually reaches out.
yep, wouldn't that be something if Josh actually reach out? Like, oh
Yeah.
wow, yeah, the ad did say that John was gonna reach out to me, you know. So that means when you do follow up, you got to make sure, hey, it's John. You know, I promised
Yeah.
I was gonna reach out to you on the ad, blah blah blah. You know, so this is kind of the framework that I use on my ads. You know,
Okay.
the push to opportunity area, yes, you can get more elaborate in if you want to. If you want to talk all fancy and all that, you know, you know, you can push it a little bit further, but this is kind of bare bones. But the big thing that's going to really provide the value is the testimonials and the bullet points. All right.
Okay.
Now, one thing I also want to tap on to is, and like I said, this is before we even get to the Facebook ads platform. Like that's why I'm glad I had this. That's why I'm glad I had this thing set for an hour and 30 minutes, because I knew it's going to be a lot to cover. You
Yeah.
know? So next thing you need to talk about that we need to get into is images and videos,
Okay.
because you got to have content for these campaigns. All right. For images, I'll cover images first. For images, I recommend obviously real images. You know,
Yes.
there are some companies that have been using fake photos that they bought online. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
then
I'm super against that.
yeah, because then they'll reach out to you and be like, well, what about that nice purple roof y'all had on? Like, I don't
Yeah.
offer purple roofs, you know.
We don't
So
do purple roofs.
yeah, we don't do purple roofs, you know. So you want to have real images. What else? Real images. One thing that I learned is I'm not sure how familiar you are with Canva.
A little. So I have 2 apps that I downloaded. One is Canva and the other one is CapCut. I haven't figured out how to use both fully yet, but I'm working on learning.
You's gonna learn today.
I'm gonna learn today. I'm gonna get learned.
Yeah, right. You're gonna get learned.
That's
But
what
here's
they
the
say in Tennessee.
you
You got learned.
gotta learn, man. But here's a good one here. So this one I made yesterday, and it's actually working very well. We're getting leads right now from it.
Okay.
So
Oh,
here's a
that
perfect
looks
example.
good.
Yeah,
That
here's a
looks
perfect
good.
example. So now I get to show you some real stuff that's actually running right now.
So what template was used to get that format?
I'll show you. Let me see if I can go
Okay.
back. It's actually, you see this one here? This is it right here,
Yeah.
actually. This is
Okay.
the one. And it's free too.
Oh,
That's actually the
cool.
format. I don't want to press it because it's gonna reset my thing.
Oh, yeah.
But actually, no, it was a premium one. It was a premium one. So
Okay.
I probably done subscribe for all this bunch of stuff. I always, as a marketing agency, we subscribe for everything,
Yeah.
you know. But you don't have to use this one, but this is one that I used for him. And just like I talked about on the ads, you want to have the bullet points. So metal
Yes.
roofing
Okay.
installs, 10-year workmanship. I don't know why I had a 3 on there, so I need to edit that. But you know what? Even with this 3 on here by mistake, the ad is still converted. So
Yeah. Okay.
3 generations of metal trades. You remember I talked about payments starting at $89 a month. This is actually, and then urgency is a big thing. You know, uh, limited time offer,
Put an
$25
expiration
off.
date on it. Yeah.
I don't have one on this, but it's on. I think I have it on the ad copy.
But you could. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but I could. You're right. I could have had it down here somewhere, or even have it big on here saying something % off. But
Hmm.
this is one that I have for that one. That one worked pretty well.
It looks good.
And I'll even show you. You probably wondering how do you find them? I'll show you. Let me see. If you put in roofing, there should be some options. See?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yep, there's one there. This one you can actually try out. There's another one.
And
You
you
know.
can customize all of the colors, right? I've only used
Yep.
Canva a little for like invitations and stuff, but
Yeah, you can edit all this stuff.
I can make it all of our like bright green and black and white.
Yeah, most of the stuff you can change. Some stuff you can't.
Okay.
Some stuff you can't, but most of it you can.
Okay.
But you go in there and let me show you an example. I use this one before too. But you see all these different, look at all these things. They got a bunch of them.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
The more you click on, the more stuff show up, And let's see here. There's more. That's another one. You can go in and customize all these things. So obviously you see there's plenty of opportunities. There's plenty that you can go. And they don't even have to be roofing. If you see another template from a different style, like one thing that I did the other day, I said I want to do a promotion kind of thing. And then I went over here and obviously for our thing, obviously you want pictures. But you could get away with something like this here, a special promo. And then
Yeah.
what you do, you change the background to like a roof. That's something you can do. Yep.
Up close shingles, that would look really good.
Yep, you can change it. I'll show you. I'll show you.
I'm getting really excited now. Like this is.
No, it's good. It's
I like to be creative, so this is the fun part of the job, I guess.
But hopefully Hopefully you remember this in my review. So I will send you something where I'll ask you for a review of my one-on-one, and hopefully we get 5 stars.
Yes.
But this is for example.
Yeah.
Watch this. I'll even make one for you. For example, what's the name again? What's the name of the company?
Tamela and then roofing.
Tamela Roofing.
You just, yeah. Okay.
$1,500 off. You can take that off. I can make that black if I want to. Let's see. And you can change this whatever you want to turn it to, installations.
Yeah.
And that's that one you can run right there.
What about making those like the name of the company like bright green or something? I mean, I guess that's just a part of playing around with it, but
yeah, but you want to be careful though. You want to, let's see.
Yeah, it needs to match the picture in the background.
Yeah, but that's not bad, like because obviously you want to grab people's attention. That's the thing too. It's all about attention grabbing.
Yeah,
it's all about grabbing. It's all about grabbing their attention. But I don't know. For that, I probably wouldn't. What was it? I probably leave it something simple.
Yeah.
And maybe I'll change. Maybe I'll change this color to something that's more attention grabbing.
What about when you're using Canva? Is there an opportunity to throw in your company logo, like paste it on there?
Yeah.
Would that be like?
It'd be on uploads. Matter of fact, just like this.
Okay.
Let's see. So you have to bring it in like that first. Make sure I can. Where did it go? Let me sure I didn't lose it. I think it might be in the back.
Yeah.
It can come in. It can come in, but I don't want to do that, you see?
Yeah, okay.
Let's see. It's probably going to the back. But yeah, to answer your question, it can come in. It can come in. I just
play around with it.
Yeah, you gotta play around with it because then I gotta move. I think I have to move this. Let's see. I probably have to move some stuff.
Canva is so weird because you can adjust every single layer of the code.
Yeah, you can. It's just gonna take a decent amount of time.
If you're not clicked on the right perfect section, then it won't do.
Yeah, but yeah, you definitely can. I I just want to keep rolling because I know time is flying on that. So,
Absolutely.
but like I said, I just wanted to show you this to show you how you can play with it and get these different designs. And all these I've gotten results for. Like I've gotten a lot of results and a lot of different things. You know, I've done ads for like I have martial arts clients too. Some of my
Oh,
clients are
cool.
martial arts from
Yeah.
other agency. So I got two agencies. One of them is for roofing, the other one's for martial arts. You know, so this is one, for example, I made for Thanksgiving. And this one got some pretty awesome results. You know, enrolled today only $47 for 2 weeks of classes. You
I
know,
like that.
so stuff like that, you can play around with it. The more you play with, the more you play around with Canva, the better you're going to get. You know, so, but like I said, that's kind of what you want to do on that, and make sure the offer's up front. Let me move on because I know time is of the essence.
Okay.
All right, so real images, Canva editing. I also use Poster My Wall. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that.
Is it an app?
No, yeah, it's actually a software. It's a
A
software.
software. Okay.
Kind of like, it's almost like Canva, but it got a whole lot of different kind of templates.
Let
So
me write that down.
yeah, I like this one. This is a good one. You know, this is another good one. Like for example, I used this one for one of my ads the other day. This is one of the images that we use.
Oh, that's sharp.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one concern that I have, and I don't know if this is something that you could help with or not, or if I just have to, like you said, like play around with it.
Yeah.
I see a lot of Facebook ads for roofing companies, and they just look so commercial. Like it doesn't, our company is very, it's small and
Right.
it's very like local business, support local themed. Like we don't want to look trashy, but at the same time, we don't want to look like we're in every state, like we've got a branch in every city. Like we want to look local and warm and inviting, and like we want our ads to say like your customer experience is very important to us because we are a small company. I feel like sometimes if the ads get too commercial, it kind of looks impersonal, I guess.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Like sometimes if you go on a page and all they have is ads and not like faces and things like that. Do you know what I mean?
No, you're right. Yeah. And so that's one thing too. So to keep that aspect of it, that's one reason why you have to pump out content. Because like I said, so with an ad, the ad is not going to be shown up on your Facebook page.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
It
not
just
going to be
runs on Facebook, and if they click on it, then they see your actual. Okay, I got it.
Yeah, it's not going to be on your Facebook page. So your Facebook page should be full with
The
images of the
personalized.
Yes. That need to be personalized because I mean, even the ad itself, like the images don't have to show the. So one thing I was telling my
like a stock photo or something, yeah.
Right.
That
Don't
looks
use
good.
like that. That's actually a good one though.
That's really good, yeah.
You know, that's a video. So because you can use video ads too. You know, so this
We have
videos,
a lot of drone footage.
But can you imagine if they had close-up image or close-up video clip of you guys, like the team, the more personal it is, like you talked about.
Yeah.
So if you want to make it the personal level that you're talking about, faces need to be seen.
Yes.
You know, a lot of the commercial things, a lot of these commercial ads, like some of these things, it's not personal because they don't show their face. You see what I'm saying?
100% agree.
They don't show their face, so it's all kind of commercial. It's commercial because people they don't show their face.
Yeah, who is that? Yeah.
Yep. So, but if you had them showing their face, smiling at the screen, you know, and saying, hey, in the ad copy too, like you can edit your ad copy. So if you really want to be more personal, if that's the angle you're trying to take, you can go from call hey, attention homeowners. Then you can say the name. Let's say Connie here at what's the name of the company again? Such and such.
Tamela Roofing.
Tamela Roofing. Right. See, that makes it more personal right there. You know, putting the person name. You know, and then imagine having a person name, but then have an image with actual pictures of Connie.
Yeah.
You know, or Bob here at Tomlin Roofing, you know, and have a picture of Bob and the team and have Bob waving, you know, on the video. You know, that makes it more personal. So the more names that are involved and the more real faces, the more personal it's going to be. That's what's going to bring that personal touch, you know. But if you don't put that, if you don't have more images, matter of fact, I'll put that note down there for you.
Yeah, because we're very like involved with our community, and my husband and I recently got involved with like outreach and stuff like that. And people know what our trucks look like. Like I've pulled up at people's house before and they're like, oh, I've seen your truck, or I've seen your Instagram handle or whatever, you know, and like they've never met me before. So like, I think that connecting those dots, like when they see the trucks and they see the ad and they're like, oh, that's Girl Dot Roofer, or whatever. You know what I mean? So like that's kind of why we like personal, because it makes us more of a legitimate company and
Right.
local. Like I was in line behind her at Starbucks. I don't drink
That's
Starbucks,
cool.
but you get it. You know what I
Right.
mean?
No,
Yeah,
it makes a difference.
it
And
it
for
does, because it feels
this,
like a neighbor.
you want to hear
Yeah,
something crazy? So here's an
yeah.
example. Here's an example of personal touch. Yesterday, man, this is something else I got. Let me put another note on here for you. You're making me give you all the good stuff now. One thing you want to do is send personal video when
Yeah,
they are
like that's
added.
why I called you. You'd be surprised how many, hey, is this the best place to chat? Like I get hundreds of marketing like DMs on my
Right,
page, because what do I got, like 1,700 followers and stuff.
right.
I get
Yep.
so many like marketing and a lot of scams and
Hmm.
a lot of, we'll send you these leads and blah, blah. The thing that
Right,
made a difference with you was because you like made a personalized video and talked to me specifically. And I was like, that's a real person.
right.
Yeah.
Yep.
So like do you
Awesome.
see what I mean? Like right there, like
Right.
I
That's what
think,
it's about.
yeah, being
That
personal
personal
does make
touch.
a difference. Yeah.
Hmm. So yeah, putting the videos out there
Yeah.
on the videos,
Your
personal
face with
images.
the message.
Yep, that's it right there. That's the key for you guys, you know. And I'm gonna highlight it because that's what you really got to tap into, you know. And that kind of covers the baseline of getting prep for the
Okay.
ads. All right, the offer, crafting the data. We got the ad copy, the easy method, the custom method, the targeting. You know,
Yep.
obviously targeting is based upon your preference, but from what I've seen, usually with targeting we go 25 plus. You know,
Yeah.
I'm putting the wrong thing. That goes here. And we male and I kind of do both. I remember a while ago we was doing female only, but now
Hmm.
we do both. We just focus on both and let the algorithm figure it out. You know
Yeah.
which one, because
Because
it can
there's a
be
lot of female homeowners as well, and a
yep,
lot of,
yep, you know. But what we found oftentimes is that the male female both own the home, but oftentimes it's the lady, the mama that want to get the stuff done. You know, the dude just
she's
the guy
she's
just the guy
making the
just
call.
yeah,
Yeah.
the dude be procrastinating, but it's sometimes be like the female that be like, yeah, we're gonna get this done, we're gonna get this project done once and for all. This summer, we're getting that roof upgraded.
She's the owner and he's the GM.
Yeah, exactly. You know, so but like I said, we leave it open because that way you can
Yeah.
kind of work with it as they come in.
Target all demographics.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But like I said, the main thing you got to focus in on is locking in that age. Usually,
Okay.
like I said, I usually do 25 plus, and then location, zip codes, and then the radius. All right. And like I said, we covered the images. Now we get down to the nitty gritty. All right. Let me get a little sip of water real quick. Let me take a quick little 30-second break, and then
Take your time.
we'll jump back in. Give me like 30 seconds, then we'll jump back in to do the next
Absolutely.
step, and we actually get into the ads itself. All right.
Okay. Thank
All right.
you.
Yep. Thank you. All right. All right. I'm back.
Okay. That's a great microphone.
Yeah, it's kind of cool, right? But yeah, so I wanted to come back and like I said, I want to take a little water break and make sure them churn down there being right. They're doing pretty good. I thought they'll be all loud, but they're not too. They're being pretty quiet down there. I got a 7-year-old and a 1-year-old. So
Oh, that's
yeah,
cute.
yeah. But cool. So now we're gonna get down to the technical part.
Okay.
This, but obviously, honestly, Amy, this was the hardest part. This is the hardest part of ads. All right. The hardest part is solidifying your offer, crafting the data that you need, targeting, getting the images together. That's the stuff that's going to take the longest. All right. The
Yeah.
next step is, sorry, the next step is actually creating the ads and doing the split testing. All right.
Okay.
What you're going to do is you're going to be getting on Ads Manager. All right. And I'm going to load it up for you real quickly here. Ads Manager. And what I'll do is let me see if I can give you a link for it. You can get on it yourself and look at it too. Let me see something real quick. I'm going to go here. Ads Manager. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna copy that and I'll put it in here. Creating the ads. And this is the link. Access Ads Manager. All right. So there it is. That's saved for you. That way you'll be able to get on it yourself too. All right. So first thing we're gonna do, and I'm gonna walk you through it. Like I said, now if the recording is going, so I guarantee you're gonna definitely have to go through this again. You know, so I got a feeling you got to go through this again once you create ads yourself. But I'm gonna start walking you through what you would do. All right. So I'm gonna go here. Let me just use one of my example accounts here. Let's see this one here. For example, let's say we go to, let's see. First, you're gonna start off with the create button. All right. The green create button. This is where it all begins. Are you familiar with this button? You know where this is on Ads Manager?
No, I've actually never been on Ads Manager. Is this a Facebook thing or is this a whole
Yeah.
separate program?
No, this is Facebook.
Let me pull up.
Yeah, you should definitely pull it up.
Literally, we're in the process of building, like separating my office space off from the rest of the office.
Okay.
So I can have like a place to like focus and stuff. So we don't
Right.
even have like my computer hooked up yet.
Okay.
We're just using like my laptop right now, but I want to pull up Facebook and see because
Yeah,
I'm
definitely
looking on
follow
my
that link.
phone. So where would that be settings, I guess?
Settings. Hold on, wait a minute. No, you just got. I'll give you a link. Let me see if I can. You see the
Okay,
link
I
on?
see it.
Okay, there should be a link. I just sent it to you on Zoom just now too.
Okay.
Let me know if you. All right. You should be able to click on it. It should open up for you with Ads Manager.
Yeah, let me switch over to the business account real quick, actually. I'm doing this on my phone.
Oh, yeah. Doing your phone is gonna be tough. Like
Yeah.
you're not gonna be able to.
I
You're
just
not
want to
gonna.
see if I can locate where it's at, and then we need to
Right.
figure out how to get this.
I recommend downloading the
Ad
Ads
Center,
Manager. You should
maybe?
download the. Yeah, you should download the. You should
Yeah.
download the. What's the name of this app?
I don't know if you can see that or not, but oh, there we go. Ad Center, and it's like create.
Okay, you should download Ads Manager app. There's an app.
Okay.
There's an app called Ads Manager.
Okay, and I can put that on my phone or the
Yep,
laptop. Which one?
on your
Both?
phone. Yeah,
Okay.
but I recommend using the phone Ads Manager just to look at how your ads are performing. All right, not
Okay.
for creating ads. You never want to create your ads on your phone.
Okay. Always on the computer.
Yep.
When I went to do Ads Manager, wait, no, is it Meta Ads Manager?
Yep.
Install. Okay.
Yeah. Let me know if it's downloading.
Yeah, and then open.
Cool. But you're not really gonna be able to use that right now. But
Yeah, okay.
But that's
Just
just
to
sometimes
have
you can
it.
use. Yeah, that's good for like seeing the numbers. Like if you're not at your computer, you can access Ads Manager on your phone to see how the ads are performing.
Okay, and
You know,
then
so
like
that's
for the insights or whatever.
yeah, it's
Got
good for
it.
that, but it's not. You never want to create ads on the phone because that's going to be terrible.
Yeah.
You got to do that on a computer, you know.
Okay.
But I'll just show you how it is on a computer when you create an ad. I'll walk you through. All right.
Okay.
All right. So let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
All right, cool. So what you'll do is we'll go back to it. You'll go start at the create button. All right. And then buying type is going to be auction. So you don't have to change anything on that. It should default be on auction. All right.
Okay.
Can you see the screen? Or do I need to zoom a little more?
No, you're good.
Okay.
I'm apparently going blind at 30, so
All
I need to get
right.
glasses. I haven't done it yet.
No, it's all right. Let me see. Let me see. Does that help a little bit?
Yes, thank you.
All right, cool. All right. So we got auction
Okay.
because that's what it's all about. And it's all about leads. All right. So don't go to any of these other ones. Traffic is what you would use if you're sending the traffic to your website, but I recommend not. I recommend if you're looking for legit leads, you want to use leads. Okay.
Okay.
So go down to leads. You're going to scroll down. You can name the campaign. I'm gonna just give it a test name. I'll call it Tammy Roofing example.
Okay.
All right. And ad set, I'll call it set 1. And I'll call this ad 1. All right. You can call it whatever you want, really. But
Okay.
I just did that just to do that. All right. So we go to continue.
Okay.
All right. Now you'll see this area, and this area. Ad set, I'll explain it to you when I get to it. But for right now, you start off right here. All right.
Okay.
We already did the campaign name. Categories, you don't need to worry about changing anything on that. None of that need to be changed. This is all set. That's all set. A/B testing, don't even worry about pressing that. So A/B testing is split testing. All right. I'm going to show you how to do that without having to mess with this. I don't want to make it overcomplicated. All right.
Okay. Okay.
Never turn. I recommend not turning this on because this can kind of throw a campaign off. You know, so don't mess with this. Just everything should be default on this page. All right.
Okay.
After you finish this page, you're going to go to next. This is where you get to the meat and potatoes of things. All right.
Okay.
You're gonna go to instant forms. All right. I'll put that down for you so you remember. That's something that you got to remember. All right. You're gonna do instant forms. I'll say leads. That way you remember. And instant forms. That's what you want. All
Okay.
right. Go back. Instant forms. So instant forms is when you generate a lead by asking people to fill out a form. So it's literally an opt-in form. It's an opt-in form that's native to Facebook. So this is Facebook's opt-in form where they can submit their name, email, and phone number, you know, but I'm going to show you how I like to do it. All right. But like I said, for now, we'll leave it instant forms. All right. We'll scroll down, leave this here as maximize number of leads. We don't want to change any of this other stuff. Just leave it at maximize number of leads.
Okay.
All right. You want to make sure that the right Facebook page is chosen.
Okay.
All right. Right now, I got it set for this, but if you want to change, you'll go to drop this down and it'll give you a whole list.
Okay.
But right now, I'm
Then
not
we
going to
can
change
pick
it.
ours.
Yep. But I'm going to leave it here for example. If you never ran ads before, they're going to ask you to accept the meta lead terms page. So when you click on it, it's going to open up. And then you're going to have to scroll to the bottom and then accept it. That's pretty straightforward. I already accepted it already. So it says accepted, you know. And then once you accept it, it'll bring you back. You don't have to change anything here with the cost per result goal. Don't mess with that. Scroll down. Then you want to choose your budget. Now, this is a good conversation. All right. Ad budget recommendations. Like I said, we get into the meat and potatoes now. All right. Ad budget recommendations. I recommend between $30 to $50 a day.
Okay.
Starting off. The lowest I would say is $20 a day. All right. Let's see if I can go
What
back.
about when you say start now? So like for my first ad, would it be counterproductive for me to start out at 20 bucks a day just to see like if I did it right, or would that be counterproductive?
No, $20 a day is fine.
Okay.
If you start, especially if you're just starting off.
Okay.
No, that's fine. You know, that works. So $20 a day. But I like to say I like to start at 30, but 20, 30, you know, right now, if you're just starting off, $20 a day is all right. Because what it
Okay.
is, once you get your confidence as things progress. All
Yeah.
right.
When I
And
see what things are working and whatnot,
mhm,
and I can
yep,
invest more money into it. Cool.
right, exactly. And
All right.
literally, sorry, say it again.
Oh, I just said all right.
Oh, yeah, yeah, for sure. And like I said, $20 a day, you can start off with that. But I would say you want to run it to 100 at first. Run it to $100.
Okay.
You want to gauge. I'm gonna give you all the good stuff, man. Gauge where you are by the time you hit $100. All right. Is the cost per click below $3? Is the cost per lead below $30? And I always say $30 to $50 because the leads for roofing can go anywhere from $30 on up to I've seen $70. But
Yeah.
if you want to, I would say to be in good standing for starting off, if I was you, I would try to get under $50 a lead. You know,
Okay.
that's what I would push for. 30 to 30, I would try to push below $50 a lead, you know. Yeah, try to stay between there somewhere, $30 to $50 a lead, you know. Below that is obviously better. Above it is you getting up there a little bit, you know.
Mhm.
But you want to stay in this range, okay? And I hope that kind of gives you a little insight. But I'll show you more as we go. All right. But that's kind of the gauge that you want to look for. All right. And that's why, like I said, that's why we try to push for $30 a day. Because if you're pushing $30 a day, you can expect a lead a day. Or try to get to lead a day. You know, because lead a day, then you're looking at 30 leads a month, which is pretty decent for running ads, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, that's good.
That's
That's
not
good.
bad. If you got a 10% conversion rate off 30 leads, you can close 3 jobs off of that, you know. If you got a 20% conversion rate, you're looking at even better, you know. Like I said, $20 a day, don't have to change this, let that be default. Never set an end date, you know, because that can kind of set an end date will shut your campaign down when it's done, and then you have to recreate the whole thing all over again. So I never create a set an end date. You know, if I'm a what I do is if the ad is going to if I'm never going to run it again, then I'll set an end date. But what you want to do is when you want to stop the ad, just turn it off. Never set an end date. All right.
Okay. So if like let's say we were doing like a time frame thing, then you could set an end date, but if it's something that's just general
I wouldn't do it.
information,
Even if
okay,
even
just
if it's
no
time
end date.
frame, don't do
Okay.
it. I would
Just
say just go in and
turn it
turn it
off.
off. Because what's going to happen is if you do that, then you got to recreate the whole thing all over again. You know.
Oh,
But then not only that, there's other angles to it too. Like you can duplicate the campaign, but the thing is, you don't want to duplicate the campaign and start all over. If you just spent, let's say you spent $200 on that campaign, and now that campaign, Facebook algorithm has already locked in, and because what it is, Facebook goes through the system where it's working to get better and better, and so if you turn that campaign off and start a fresh one over, you got to start the whole learning phase of Facebook algorithm all over again. You know, so what I would do is
yeah. Okay, I
rather
see.
than you see what I'm saying,
Yeah.
I'd rather turn it off and then turn it back on because I've had ads that I got ads that were working where I was getting $10 a lead for months ago, and then I start doing some other stuff, creating some new stuff, and the new stuff wasn't working. So then a month later, I'm like, man, I want my ads working again. Nothing's working. None of this new stuff is working. I can literally go back to the old ad that was on the learning phase and got optimized. I can turn that thing back on, and then it's getting results all over again. So
Because
it's
the
pretty,
algorithm.
yeah, because of the algorithm. So it's like you got to be careful with the algorithm.
So
If
the
you create,
longer that you run an ad, the more likely it is to be seen.
mhm.
Okay, got it.
But not be seen because it's going to be seen either way, but it's being seen by the right audience.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what it is. So it's not being seen. It's going to be seen either way, but it's by who's seeing it. What matters, you know. Because Facebook algorithm is going to try to find the right people that you want. You know. So that covers that area. Any other questions on this part? I'll move to the audience. All right.
The one question that you might be getting to is like, well, two questions actually. So like, let's say that I turn the ad off. Is that this portion of the learning or is it later on?
When you saying when you want to turn it off,
Yeah, so like if we want to temporarily turn the ad off.
you just switch it off. I'll show you. Like
Okay,
literally,
so
it'll be on
that's
here.
coming up.
There's an on. Matter of fact, right here, there's an on off switch.
Ah, perfect.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
literally like it's pretty easy to turn off. Like it's an
cool.
on. It's literally an on and off switch that you turn on and off. you know.
One more question. Can we
So,
use this campaign and switch it out for a different ad, like a different format or whatever? So
yep,
let's say I wanted to change the picture of the ad.
yep,
You
we're
can
gonna get
edit
into
it
that
and it'll
too.
still be the same campaign.
Yep, I'm gonna show you that too. That's what we're gonna get
Perfect.
to too.
Okay,
So
cool.
that's the split
Sorry,
testing
I'm
part. Now you got
jumping
some good
the gun here.
questions. Now you got good questions. That's good questions, you know. But yeah, we're definitely getting there because
Okay.
right now I'm just showing you that when you create your first ad, but then after you create ads, you want to split test too. Because rule number one, you never run with one ad. That's the big rule for you. All right.
Okay.
Never trust just one ad. All right. Even if it's working, I'll even say that, even if it's working. Because just because it's working for now doesn't mean that it's gonna work forever. You know, it
Yeah.
can work for 2
Yeah.
days and then all of a sudden it stopped working. And now since you've been trusting one ad, you start from ground zero trying to
Yeah,
figure
and
out
you
what.
don't have anything else lined up. I got it.
So you always want to keep some tests going. And my thing is I always like to keep at least 3 split tests going. You know, I always have multiple ads going. All right. But let me get back to this. Let me see. Let me get back to it. Here we go. All right. Next thing is audiences. So you don't want to mess with this, but you do want to mess with this. All right. Facebook has a setup, people living or recently in this location. It used to be where you can choose it, you can change it. You can actually change it to only people that live in the area. But now with Facebook's update, they don't allow you to change this anymore. But it does allow you to change, it does allow you to choose the specific areas. So
Okay. So
here's what
Butler
you,
County.
yeah,
Can
like
you
if
do
you,
counties or does it have to be just like a city?
let's see, hold on, let me
Because
see.
Butler
If you
County
got an
has
address,
multiple cities.
you could if you got an address. So you only can do it like for example, let me show you an example. Back when I was down south, my zip code was 29150. And I'll put it there like this. So you got 29150. And then the other angle was, so there's multiple ways that you put the zip codes in, or you could put specific addresses in. So my old address was 133 Milton Road, Sumter. See if it come up.
And that's the
Yeah.
starting point.
Yeah.
You're from South Carolina?
Yeah. Yep.
Me too.
Oh, wait, you too?
Yeah, I just
No
moved here
way.
from Charleston June 1st.
I also Sumter, South Carolina. Oh man, this is crazy.
I know.
Yeah, I
I
was from
miss
Sumter.
it.
Yeah, me too, man.
I was
I
like,
was
wait
from
a
Sumter.
second, that looks familiar.
Yep. I was from Sumter, South Carolina, man. And I moved up.
Manning. Yeah, we weren't far from there.
No, you weren't far at all. I was in Sumter, South Carolina.
Yeah, we used to
All right.
golf in Manning all the time at was it Waibu?
Oh
Yeah,
wow,
yeah.
man! I'm actually going to Sumter this year. Like this actually in 2 weeks, I'm going down there for like
Well, lucky you.
yeah, man. I'm going like a real road trip down there. We'll be down there for a few
Nice.
days. You know,
That's awesome. Enjoy. I did a
yeah.
lot of roofs in Florence too. Like,
For real? Oh
yeah,
wow.
it's so remote. Nobody is out there like marketing and stuff. And there's like
Oh
banger
yeah.
neighborhoods. So we would just drive up for a day and get a bunch of leads.
Wow. Yeah, they don't do a lot of that down there. A lot of them aren't hip to like
Because
marketing and all
it's
that.
far out in the country. Like it's
Hmm.
Charleston is way overpopulated. I've never been to Sumter specifically, but you know, like
Right.
Manning is kind of out in the woods. Columbia is bigger.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so I mean, it was like a lot of meat on the bones because nobody was thinking to drive out there.
Yep. So, but the person that goes, they're going to be the one that will get the wins. You
That's
know,
great.
for
We
real.
did
So,
do you know the Incredible Hulk? Lou Ferrigno?
say that again.
The Incredible Hulk, the
What,
actor, Lou Ferrigno.
the old one, the old Incredible Hulk? Wow,
Yeah.
y'all did a roof for him?
We did his cousin's roof. He lives in Florence.
Wow.
His name is Mike Ferrigno.
Oh
So that
wow,
was
that's
kind of a cool
crazy.
experience.
Yeah, it is. Do they look alike?
They do.
Oh,
They
wow.
do.
You thought I was gonna say you don't like to make me angry.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Small world.
Yeah, it is. Wow. But like I said, you do zip codes, and like I
Yeah.
said, here's one that out from my area. So you do
Yeah.
zip codes, you just line them all up in here. I'm gonna just do another one, the random zip code. We'll just throw random ones in. So zip codes, and then like I said, you also do the address. But so for radiuses, you have to do a specific address. All right. So if you're saying, all right, I know there's a good area over here. I want to do a 5 mile radius around such and such address, you know. then you can do an address radius around that area. Put a specific address in, let the Facebook find it on the map, and you can choose how far you want to go. You
Okay.
see?
Okay. Yeah.
And that's kind of this geo-targeting thing you was talking about,
So
how to target.
the address would be our office, and then we would target out from there.
Yep. So I can even put it in and show you. Check this out. What office address you guys work at?
5574
557.
Eureka. So it's EUR. Eureka. EUR. Yeah, Eureka Drive. And it's Liberty, Ohio. Yep. Liberty Township, Butler County.
Right here. That's the same. Okay, let's see. That works.
That's
Yep.
us.
That look familiar to you? Yeah. And then what you would do is we'll say how far are you guys willing to drive to go to a job and do a job.
Let's call it 30 miles.
30 miles. So if you 30 miles, I will say do 25 in here.
25. Okay.
Yeah, because what happens is that plus means that they're gonna go a little bit further. You know, so because then if you put 30, they have you go out to 38 miles and 35.
Yeah.
You know, so I try to go like stay at like a little bit below, so 25. And that's look at all these people you can target.
Yeah, that's huge.
And so, like I said, you'll do that, and then I don't know. I'm zooming out. Well, I already got it set. So what you'll do is then you can do the age. Like I said, we talked about 25 on up. You know, 25 to 65 plus. We leave the gender the same. I like to turn this off. I don't want to leave this on. I don't like messing with this here because it reaches people. It reaches people. This right here reaches people beyond your detailed target and selection.
Okay.
And I don't like that because it throws it off and then it ends up going further than it need to be.
Yeah.
So I'll even put,
or something.
Yeah, I'll put that in notes and tell you to make sure this is off.
Okay.
Let's see. I'll just copy that. See if I can get it. Let's see. Make sure this is turned off. No check. All right. Hopefully that helps. You should be good on that, right?
Absolutely.
Making sure that, okay, good. Make sure that I don't have no check mark because we don't want to deal with that. All right. And then the languages, that's another one too. Unless you guys are bilingual, but if not, you want to make sure you choose English. All
we
right.
have a couple people that speak some Spanish, but
Oh, cool.
I mean, yeah, mostly English.
Right. And then next, because we already got targeted, and then we get down to the ad itself. All right. And like I said, I know time is flying, but I know I got like maybe 2 minutes, but I think we started a little bit, like we started a few minutes late, so let me roll.
It's all good. Take your time.
All right, cool. So what we'll do is we go here. So right now I have this account set up. Usually once you sign into your own account, your Instagram or thing show up here, you'll be to choose Instagram. Well, since I'm using this other thing, it's not going to show up, but we'll bypass this right now. So this is when you get to create an ad. We usually do a single video or carousel. Don't worry about the carousel. That's old school. That it works, but I'll say don't even worry about that. Just focus on this single image or video. All right.
Okay. Yeah.
You don't have to worry about changing this. You can leave that the same. And then you want to scroll here. You want to delete whatever here, and then you want to upload your own audio, your own videos or audio, or images, and then you'll upload the stuff that we talked about earlier, the Canva pictures or the video. So I can add an image here. Let's say I'm just throw this in for example. Or you can upload one right here, the upload button. But I already got these on here, so I'm gonna roll this up here real quick. I'll go here to next. Don't worry about that. It should be good to go. Done. So we have the images in there now. And I know you talked a little bit about, you was asking a few minutes ago about how we would get it in multiple spots, multiple tests to try out. I'll show you that in a second.
Okay.
All right. So we're scrolling down. Now we get to the primary text. All right. And I think I showed you an example of when you might add copy. We'll use this one for now. So this is an example of an insurance type of ad. So we can copy the ad. So now it turns into a plug and play kind of thing because you already did all your homework already. So once you've done your homework, it turns into plug and play. So now you can plug the text, you can plug this in here, the primary text,
Okay.
You see? And that's how it's going to show up. All right. Tap learn more button below to see if you qualify, and seize this chance. One thing I didn't cover, well, I kind of covered it already because the offer and the headline. So what I'll do is I'll copy this because it kind of goes same.
Mm-hmm.
What I wanted to cover a little bit was the headlines. Well, the headlines will kind of be similar to this. The headline really kind of is the offer, you know. So, but what we'll do is there's small change you have to make to it. Like for example, you have to keep it very short and spicy. And I can even say that on here too. Keep it short and spicy. Extra on the spice. All right.
Absolutely.
And you can find headlines even in the ads library. I think I turned it off already. Let me see if I can find the ads library again. And I'll show you where the headlines are. Hit all. Go to roofing again. Because the headlines are there. Like if you read this here, this is the headline. How much does a metal roof cost?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see another headline. Let's see. Transparent pricing. DM roofing and siding. Let's see. Receive a free estimate today. You see it? Receive a free estimate today. New roof siding and gutters fully paid for. That's another headline. Sign up today to receive, I think I just went right past it. Full roof replacement for $3,500 or less. You know, so but what we can do for yours, since we already know the kind of offer that we're looking to do, yours can be pretty much straight up, and I'll show you. Off the first roof installation. That's a good headline. You know, so it's pretty much regurgitating what the offer is. All right. It's just presenting your offer in a spicy way.
In a bullet point, yeah.
Yeah, kind of like a bullet point, but it's kind of straight, just straight up. Such and such dollars off your first roof installation.
Okay.
Free estimate is kind of weak, but
Yeah.
but I would say free roof estimate plus, let me see. You can add in
I like
some
to
other stuff.
say, I generally like to say like inspection and full roof report.
There you go. That's really good.
My roof reports include drone shots, up close photos,
What?
measurements.
Oh man, that's really good. That is really good.
It covers all the bases. They have no questions when I'm done.
Detailed report.
Yeah, detailed report. I like that.
You can even add in drone footage included.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you got to put that in the ad. I didn't know you had all that now.
Oh yeah.
That's a selling point. That puts you above other people. So
That's the
you can use
goal.
that. You can put that in the ad copy. Like that. That's one of the bullet points that you can have. Or you can even say it. You can even add it on here. Kind of here right now. We're offering a huge discount for the need of a roofing upgrade until da. Also, if you book roofing inspection today, get a free roof report with drone footage. Yeah, so that's like a bonus too.
Yeah, no, for sure. A lot of people like that. We've had people that don't even need a roof come out and see us flying the drone and ask us to like take a picture of their roof from the sky just so they can have it. So like people, I don't know why, but people are enamored by the idea of a drone shot, like aerial.
Yeah.
So
that's good. I got a drone too. I got a DJI Mavic. I got a Mavic Mini.
Yeah. Is it do you have to plug your phone into it or does it have the screen?
Yeah, mine has to plug my phone thing in.
Okay. That's the one that my husband had for the longest time. And then we recently got one that You don't have to have a phone. It's just on the controller. There's a screen and you
Oh, that's
just
good.
upload it afterwards.
That's better, man. That's better. Because
Full
plugging the phone is,
coverage.
yeah, plugging the phone is annoying sometimes,
It is.
But then I
Yeah.
also like it because I can plug it allows me to plug my iPad in. I got like a I got the upgraded, I got like the I got some accessories on Amazon. I was able to get like this big platform to be able to actually put my iPad, connect my iPad to the controller. So now I can watch my whole iPad screen showing me the footage. It's pretty cool.
Detail. Yeah. I like
Yeah.
that.
But it's better like you said with an integrated screen rather than having to have your iPad and all that,
Yeah, it can be just like for us, like sometimes we'll do so many drone experiences in one day. It just really cuts back on the setup time.
Right.
Yeah.
I can imagine that can backfire a little bit, but that's a good selling point though, because man, people would love
Thank
to
you.
get a little drone footage. That's
Yeah.
something you definitely want to add in the ad copy, So also, if you book your roofing inspection today, you get a detailed roof report with
Drone footage.
high quality
Yep.
aerial. You want to make it real good.
Yeah.
Aerial drone footage. You
Yep.
can even say, I don't know if you got a 4K. You can even say if it was 4K, you can say 4K high quality aerial drone.
It's
Because
4K.
people gonna be like, oh man, this is awesome.
Yeah.
But some have 4K, but some are like 1080p. I'm not sure exactly what
I'll
kind
have
of,
to ask.
because all
You
that
don't want to
helps.
misadvertise.
Right, exactly.
One of the nerdy people will catch us.
Yeah. So make sure if it is 4K, you can do that. But if not, I'll say or
Yeah.
1080p, whatever I guess you got to dig up on that and find out,
Yeah.
But
Okay.
let me get back to the ad. We're making some good progress though.
Oh, good.
So like I said, for the headline, where the headlines at? These are pretty straightforward. Let me see, percent off your roof installation, free roof inspection and detail report, drone footage included, payments as low as such and such. And then we put those, you can put emojis in there too.
Yeah.
Free roof opportunity, storm damage, and that's kind of an insurance kind of thing. All right. And like I said, I already got that note up there, so I'll take that off. But these are the examples. Let me say, we'll say other examples in ads library. All right. You pretty squared away on that part?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's kind of straightforward. And you'll see how it looked too. I'll just show you how it will look. Go here. $1,500 off your first roof installation. It'll look like that.
Oh, okay. I see it.
You see? Now description is that's not mandatory, but you can add other details in here. Like if you can even add details about the drone footage. You can say
Okay.
drone. You can say with each estimate. Save a full detailed report with bonus drone footage. So something like that. With each estimate receive a full detailed roof report with bonus drone footage. You can change it how you want to change it, but that's just something you can put in to add a little extra spice to it. But the ad is already good enough. This is a good ad. The ad is already good.
Pretty detailed as it is. Yeah.
And then, like I said, we'll add a learn more button.
Okay.
All right. And then we get to the instant form itself. All right. We're going to create a form. I'll show you how to create a form. You create a form. You can name it, whatever you want to name it. You can call it a roofing form. You want to leave this at more volume? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay. So where you say that you named the form, is that something that we see or that the customers see?
So the customer's going to see this too.
All right. Try roof qualifications or something.
Oh no, the name of the roof form they aren't going to see. This is for
they
you.
won't see that. Okay.
No,
That's
that's for you.
us.
That's my fault.
Okay,
Yeah,
got it.
that's for you. Yeah. So that's for you. More volume, leave that there. Intro. I kind of leave the intros off, and that you can leave this off.
Okay.
You want to go straight to the point. Go to the questions. All right. One question that I like to add on, but for now, like I said, this is the part you was talking about. You was actually what you say. This is what you would do. What you would call it again?
Roof qualification. or qualifications.
Proof qualifications. Wait, we qualifications form.
Yeah.
All
Yes.
right. All right, and then that's this, like I said, this is an example, but this is what they put on here. And then we had a name, email, add another one, phone number. And one thing I always try to ask for is also the street
Address.
address. Yep.
Yes. That's
And that's
before.
how you do it. And so they'll submit the name, email, phone number, and address. All right. Privacy settings. This usually you can put in your website, and then whatever privacy settings, privacy link that you have. You know, let me just put .com. Privacy. But if you have like a privacy settings on your website, you can put the link on here. You know, we're just putting this in as an example. Then you go to completion. All right. This is an important step also because this gives them a next step after they submitted the information. All right. What I've found is one thing I like to do is I'll say required step. Call Amy now. Let's see. Ready to secure your discount. Amy a call now to reserve this offer.
Perfect.
And then what you want to do is you want to go here and change the call business.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say call Amy now. Then you can put the phone number. So after they submit their phone, after they submit their information, what is those numbers in there? After they submit the information, and after they opt in, they're going to get taken to this page, and this will not only allow them to submit information, but this will allow them to be able to give you a call. So if they press this button, then they'll be calling whoever it was that we have on here for them to call. You see what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
good? Oh, okay, let me make sure. All right. So like I said, they submit information, they submit it in. When they submit it, you'll get it if the automation is set up, and then they actually get here. They can press this call now button, then it'll dial the person number that we have designated. All right. One key thing about creating this form is making sure that when you make sure you go to settings
Mm-hmm.
and turn it to open. All right. Make sure I put that down for you too. You want it open because this is a residential. This is residential. So if somebody likes this offer, they can opt in and then share it on that page and reach other potential people that are looking to get their roof done. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it offers it, but if we had it restricted, so I'll break it down plain. If we have it restricted, there'll be no share button on the ad. All right. If we have it open, then there'll be a share button at the bottom of the ad. You know,
That reaches a wider audience.
say it again. Yeah,
So
exactly.
yeah. Okay.
Yep. You're right. And so what I'll do is I'll just put this here at the bottom. Let's see. Oh, all right. Now that kind of covers that. And like I said, I don't want to create it, but I'll just do it real quick. I don't want to create on his. Well, I'll do it just an example. I don't want to. I really don't want to. I don't want to do it because you know what? If I do it, I'll create it on my client's account. I don't want to create a new one of these on his account. Right now, I'll close it here. But if I did do it, it would show up right here. All right.
Okay.
It'll be there. And then what happened is we can go to publish. We're not going to publish it, but that's the end of creating the ad. All right.
Okay.
So what happened is they will be able to submit the information. And then when that lead comes through, I'm going to show you how to access the leads. All right.
Okay.
This is the final step. So what you're going to do is you're going to go here. Let's see, I'll go to Facebook. You go to your business page. So I'm going to go to mine right now. Let's go to mine because I don't have access to yours. Let's see, I'll go to mine. Go to switch so I can access my stuff. and you go to Ads Manager.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? That's funny. I just did all that to go right back to Ads Manager. Oh my goodness. Let me go back. So what you do is you can literally stay on Ads Manager where we're at. Because here's the thing. Watch this. Let me show you. This is the easiest way. All right. Because what happened is, so like for example, let's say this ad right here that I have running. I know I got a lead the other day on this ad. So what I'll do is I'll click here on the ad and then click here. Because whatever one that got the leads, and then you see this button right here,
Mm-hmm.
it'll say it'll allow you to open it up. So once you click on it, you can download the leads, download to a CSV. And then you have access to the leads.
And that just, okay. That makes sense.
So you have access to their name, email, phone number, all information that they submitted on the ad.
And that's how you get the leads. Okay. I
Yeah.
thought maybe it was like that makes sense.
It is a lot easier. This is the way where you do it manually. There is an easier way, but due to the time limitation that we're on right now, because I done went over my time.
That's fine.
Actually, I went over too far. But this is one way, this is like the way to get your leads from the start. Like if you're just starting off. Like right now, you're just starting off. But maybe what we'll do is maybe another day we can get together and see about showing you the more advanced way or something like
Okay.
that. But for now,
Absolutely.
this for where you at right now, and this is the basic way for you to be able to get your leads. You know, they have that way. You can download that way. I think there might be another way too. I know there's one way where you can go to the let me see. That's the way I would say for now.
Okay.
I know it's a little bit complicated, but there's another way. But Facebook changed the way so many times. The other way is, I'll show you the other way real quick. Let me see if I can show you real quick. The other way is using Zapier. All right.
Okay.
This is the best way. All right. The best way is have it set up an automation. And let me just show you an example real quick. So we'll create a Zap on Zapier. So this is kind of what you're looking for. I'm gonna just take you through it. First thing you want to do is you want to pull from Facebook. It has to be from lead ads, premium. So you got to pay for it. Have the subscription. Starts off at like $19 a month. All right. So you go here, and then you're going to choose the event. The event is going to be a new lead. You want to trigger the first. Obviously, you got to connect to your account. I already have mine set up to a lot of different accounts, a lot of different things. Let me see if I can find my main one. My main one has a ton of them. This one right here. So so what you're doing is you're syncing it up to your Facebook account, your Facebook business account. Then you're going to choose what page that you're going to be using. Then you're going to find what form it is. Right now, I don't have any forms on this page. This is one of my other pages. But if I had a specific form, I would choose that form. Then go to continue. And like I said, later you can watch this over, because I know I'm going a little fast for time's
No,
sake.
you're good. You're good.
But like I said, you would test the trigger first.
Okay.
Right now, it's not going to pull anything because I don't have anything on that account. That's like a new thing. But let me show you. Let me pull one that already has leads on it. Let me see. Let me try Artesian, for example. Pull an example real quick. Like for example, this one. This is an example of a form that we made before. So we'll test the trigger. You see the lead came through. It will show. This is where all it would go. Like for example, describe your project. This is a test, a dummy. They put dummy data in there, like when you're doing a test to fill it in, but it will show like the describe your project, enter your mobile number, your full name, email. This is like different parameters. These are like different custom questions that I made. But for yours, it will show the name, email, and phone number, and then I think we did the street address. All right. That's what we did for yours. So that's what it showed up for yours. Then you would go to continue to select the effort. So that's the first step of using Zapier. So Zapier will show you how to take that data, because right now that data will be stuck on Facebook. But what you want to do, you want to make it easier for yourself to access the leads. All right.
Yeah, I think we've actually used Zapier before.
Oh, okay, cool.
Not me personally, but my husband and the other owner have, I believe.
Right. Yeah, Zapier is good. So the basic thing is email. So what you want to do is you want to take that lead and have that lead get emailed over to you. All right. So what you want to do is you want to send an email, Go to continue. I'll just choose my account real quick.
And does this automatically happen, or each
Yep.
time you have to go in and do this in the email?
Nope. It'll do all by
Just
itself.
automatically, you get an
Mhm.
email and it's the lead.
Yep.
I
That's
like
the
that.
that's the good part about it. That way you don't have to go on Facebook manually anymore.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
the only thing you go on Facebook for is just when you want to edit the ads. you know.
Yeah. Okay.
So you'll put in who is going to, put email in, CC if you want to CC anybody, but
Okay.
you'll do the to who is going to, and then from is going to be the account that you logged into. All
Okay.
right. And then you can put the from name if you want to put name in there. And then subject is the big thing. All right. So you can put in new lead for Tamela Roofing. All right, that'll be the subject name. And this is the good part. This is the main part you want to tap into, the body. All right. What you want to do is you want to put something like new lead notification, name first, name so you'll know what lead it is. And then if you look down here, you can insert the data. You see, this is the data getting pulled from Facebook. So we want the full name. Then we want their email address. We can pull the full email right there. You see?
Mm-hmm.
Phone number, you write phone. And then we can pull the data. Let's see if I can find it down here. Scrolling down. Phone number, preferred mobile number. That's that one. And then if we did street address, we do street address. And then we do that. And then we obviously choose it. It's not on this one because this is a different one I did. But if you want to do street address, you would choose the street address, blah, blah, and it'll pop up like those. All right.
Okay.
And then you go to continue and then finish. I'm not going to do it because this is a test. And then
Yeah.
you'll publish it. And
Okay.
then what will happen is now whenever a lead comes through on Facebook, you're going to get an email with all this on there.
With
It'll
the
tell you
notifications.
yep,
Okay.
every time automatically. So you won't have to worry
Perfect.
about jumping on Facebook doing it all the time.
Sweet.
You
I
know?
love it.
So I know that's a lot. I pretty much gave you the keys to the castle.
Thank
So
you.
hopefully this was a help to you. But
Yeah.
here, oh, wait a minute, one last thing, split testing. That's the last part I need to show you.
Okay.
I can go back to that. That's the part I want to show you. Let me see if I can go back to that thing. Here we go. This is the split testing part I wanted to show you. So let me go back to where we were. This part, you remember we talked about never running just one ad?
Mm-hmm.
What you want to do is you want to go here, duplicate it. Duplicate the original ad, duplicate.
Do you rename it, or it's just one and one?
You can rename it. You can call it test 2 if you want.
Okay.
Whatever you want to change it to, just so you can identify it. Duplicate it again. What I just do? Duplicate it again. Duplicate. And then you can call this test 3. And then if you want to change some variables about it, you can. Like for example, if I want to change the image, or if I want to do a video too, I can go over here and add a video.
Yeah.
And so now you're not just testing one variable. Now I'm testing. Now I got to add with I got an image over here with the same ad copy and everything. And if I want to test out some
Video
emojis,
now.
If I want to add an emoji, I can do something like this.
Okay.
See, $1,500 off your first roof installation. Then you have a video on there, an ad copy. When they submit their information, it's going to take them to this page. When they submit their number, and then the call to action. This is another one maybe for somebody else, but yours will be similar. And then you can go back to test number 2. Whatever you want to change on this one, if you want to change the image, if you want to change the ad copy, if you want to change the headline, if you want to change the button itself, you can change that to test it out, and then I can go over here and say, over here, then you can put in here what you're testing. Like for example, if I say testing button and new image, that way you'll know exactly what you're testing, and then I can say this, you can say, okay, this is the original test 1. This is the original one. Then you can say that's the original. Then I have a test here with a testing a different button, testing this image. Then test number 3, maybe I'll test something different. Maybe I'll change the video. Maybe I'll change the headline. Maybe I'll change some stuff in the ad copy, you know? And so all that does is give you different ways, different opportunities to win, you know?
Right.
But you never want to trust one opportunity. You want to take more. You know, I'm not going to risk it all on one basket. I'm not going to risk the whole game over one shot. Give me 3 shots. Give me 3 shots.
Put all your eggs in one basket.
Yep, never in one basket. You know, so you publish it, you know, and then you're good to go. But that pretty much covers everything. I covered everything at this point.
And some more.
Yeah, and then some.
Thank you.
So I'm hoping that it helped. You know.
Yeah, no, for sure. And the fact that I have this all saved, I am a little bit of a slow learner, so I might have to go rewatch this video a couple times to get all the details. But no, this is really like exactly what I've been needing to take up the marketing, you know, to the next step. So
awesome,
I appreciate it.
And I hope that helped. And like I said, the only thing I request is a testimonial, because I'm really trying to grow this business. And
yeah, I'd be more than glad to do that. I have Monday hair, which means unstyled completely and no makeup on. I'd like to get more presentable, and I'd be more than glad to do a testimonial for you.
Right. Now that works. Cool. It can be a video, Google review. Videos are the best, obviously, but you know, whatever you can do, man. Everything helps. Yeah, hey, that'd be even better.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd be glad to do both.
That'd be awesome. Well, I'll send the Google link to you. Like I said, if you can do a video testimonial, you know, just let me know. Let everybody know what
the review link. I can do that today, and then we can jump back on. Or if you want me to like just do a recording and send it to you, I'd be more than glad to do that as well.
Yeah, if you can do a recording and send it to me, you know, just letting everybody know that I know that we know what we're talking about, and you know.
Do you want to avoid like company logos or anything, or does it not matter?
What, say that again?
Would you like me to avoid like company logos, like my company logo, or does that not matter?
What do you mean? 20? Oh, no, that don't matter. No, that don't matter at all.
All right.
No, that don't matter.
I got you.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
But like I said, I appreciate the opportunity, man. I hope you gain a lot of value. And like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to shoot me an email or I wouldn't say Instagram is fine, but I just want to make sure I don't miss your message. You know, but I do have like a couple of assistances that are on those accounts. So they'll let me know if you say anything. But like I said, I would say reach out to me via email or a text message or whatever. You know, that way I'll be in direct contact. You know? But I'll shoot the recording over to you. You know, once I'll shoot you the recording over, matter of fact, and I'll actually get it to you today.
Thank you.